Everybody, my name is Clarence Rick Napier, the president of 321 Biz Development, located both in San Francisco and Atlanta. And today is January 30th, 2025. And today's podcast episode's topic is about contacting. And what I have learned in my professional occupation as a corporate sales executive and as an independent insurance broker, and now as a consulting firm which helps small business owners like attorneys, CPAs, dentists, plastic surgeons, realtors, insurance brokers like myself, and any small business owner that sells products and services starting at $1,000 and higher. What I have found out is contacting is really the true litmus test that defines whether a person is really interested in growing their business. Now, when I say that, I'm not saying that every person that has a business that does not want to contact for new clients is doing something wrong. What typically happens when a person has a business, especially if they're starting brand new and they've never had any sales system training or business development training, they tend to shy away from contacting. Because when you have a business and you say you want to contact for new potential clients, that is one of the highest activities that you can perform. Now, some business owners like plastic surgeons and dentists, they don't have the time to prospect for new patients, because it's tough while you're trying to perform intermediate and complex dental treatments, and then the little bit of time you have, which is maybe 10%, 20% of any remaining productive time, now you want to go out and go prospecting. So plastic surgeons and dentists should have a way to always generate new contacts, as opposed to waiting for people to find them online or find them in the dental provider book. So the other part about contacting, let's say we talked about the plastic surgeons and the dentists, let's talk about the other professions like attorneys, CPAs, insurance brokers, and real estate brokers. Now, they do have more time to prospect because most of their work is like 20 to 30% like moving paperwork forward, putting things in the QuickBooks, putting together the real estate transaction, the paperwork part. Now that the person has already decided that they want to buy this house, or the seller has decided that they want to sell this house and the seller has found a buyer. So that paperwork part is typically, 20 to 30% of the activity, and 70 to 80% of the time is available for prospecting or trying to find new contacts. But what the interesting thing about contacting, really, it kind of identifies maybe some shortcomings. And again, we're talking about people who have never had any sales system or business development training. For instance, okay, so in my line of work, I would say 90% of the time I have to pick up the phone to meet new people or meet people face to face. There's really no other way. Most people will not raise their hand and say, oh, I need 321 Biz Development Services, or in my insurance brokerage, most people will not raise their hand and say, I need some type of insurance product. I mean, it just doesn't happen that way. On the business development side, for small business owners that may need to improve their sales situations, it's really kind of like ego driven. It's kind of like, I don't want people to know that I need help with growing my business. So that's one part of it. The other part of it is they may say, well, gee, what is the anxiety level of contacting strangers for potential business. And that anxiety, without sales system training and business development training, that anxiety is very high. And the reason why I know is because I went through it back in the late 90s and the early 2000s when I had just left corporate America and I was going into the independent sales world. That anxiety is very high. I don't care if you think you have the top product in the world, if you think you've had all the training to explain your product to the T, that contacting part is full of anxiety. So that's one of the reasons why we started the online networking sessions with 321 Biz Development, 2 days a week, 2 times per day, so 4 sessions. Business owners will have an opportunity to just talk about their business, talk about themselves, and in that session, we will have sales topics for people to listen to. A sales topic just like this one. And one example that I think I can share with people is referrals. Okay, so referring someone to someone else's business is easier than the business owner going out to contact on his or her own. So the referral basically works like this. Let's say someone else knows that your business is great, that you have great products and services. That person may say, let me refer you to Harry's business. Let me refer you to Donna's business. Now you got to think about, why does that happen? Or more importantly, why does that not happen? So why does it happen? Okay, that's the easiest one. Harry or Donna has a great business, and maybe you did business with them, and you meet somebody who needs that service too, so you easily refer that person to Harry or Donna. Now, why doesn't it not happen? I think the reasons why it does not happen, or the reason why it does not happen, is because, in a sense, the business owner is struggling to find prospects or make contacts for their own business. And I'm not sure if it's some type of, it's not hate, but it's like, I need customers for my business. Why would I want to refer someone else to Carrie's or Donna's business because I need clients for my business? Why isn't someone referring business to me? You see, in the online networking session that 321 Biz Development currently has, we've had our first session already. We'll have our next session the first week of February 2025. But the point I'm trying to make, without getting very deep into the subject, is contacting is the key. There are some obstacles that people have that are preventing them from contacting, which is one of the most important of the first. It's the most important of the 5 front-end sales activities. So I just want to put that out there. If you want to learn more about the online networking sessions at 321 Biz Development, we call ourselves 321 Sales Dogs, and it's for any business owner that is selling big ticket, high price items. And even if you're not selling big ticket, high price items and you want to listen in, we will allow you to listen in. The online networking session does not cost anything for our clients, and it does not cost anything for our prospects. The actual training is a 6 to 9 hour training session, and there is a fee for that, but we like to at least get people acclimated to sales system training and business development topics, so that, maybe 3 months down the road, 4 months down the road, someone will say, hey Clarence, we want to enroll in the class. Or some people may say, well, can I refer you business on the insurance side? And maybe those referrals will add up to me just offering the 6 to 9 hour class to you because I've gotten so many referrals from you. So anyway, my name is Clarence Rick Napier. Our website is 321bizdev.com. My direct telephone number is 239-741-1400. My email address is rick@321bizdev.com. Take care and have a fantastic day.